Hey guys, good morning. It is 10 a.m. right now. I just got home from my doctor's appointment and I will talk about in more detail what happened at my doctor's appointment this morning. It was just a standard checkup. Because of one of the medications that I'm on, he has to see me every 3 months. And so I brought up the fact that I've been having a lot of hip pain and back pain lately. And so, like I said, I will make another video talking about this whole packet of papers that he gave me, and kind of what he thinks is going on. Sorry, my eyes are really dry today. But I'm hopeful that this is, the start of getting me back on track physically. And yeah, I'm home alone today because my godmother and one of her sisters is, or are, I guess they're both at the lake house doing sap again. They're boiling again. So they're probably going to be boiling for the next few days in a row. So yeah, I'm at home alone. I need to write some more notes for this chemistry exam that's next week and get some studying in. But yeah, we shall see how this day progresses. And my hip is hurting right now really bad because of the stuff that my doctor was having me do in the appointment, and when he was pushing on it, yeah, it made my hip hurt because he pushed down on it hard in a spot where it really hurt. So yeah, but I will talk more about that in that specific video. So if you guys are curious what's going on with my hip and my back, even though what he diagnosed me with is more just for my hip, and then he's gonna see how my back responds to the treatment for what's wrong with my hip. So yeah, like I said, if you're curious about what's going on, just wait for that video and you'll see that. I just about had a heart attack. So I've told you guys that all my chemistry homework and the book and everything is on the app, or that we have an app. So that's how I do my homework, is I use the app to answer all the homework questions and to read the book and all that. I don't really use the online thing because it never seems to want to load correctly on my laptop. And I was just on there because I was gonna get ready to start writing notes from chapter 5. Our second exam is on chapters 4, 5, and 6. I've already written the notes for chapter 4 to study, but I need to do chapter 5. And I was looking on there because it tells you how many homework assignments or homework questions, are still due. And suddenly it popped up saying due in 13 hours. And then it says how many questions you have left. And it says due in 13 hours. And then it says 34 out of 56 are done. And so I went to look at it, and chapter 5 homework is due in 13 hours. And then she also opened chapter 6 homework questions today instead of waiting until tomorrow. So our homework questions are live for chapter 6, which is why it says that I've completed 34 out of 56. But I went in and I checked chapter 6's homework questions and all that, and it says due in 4 days. So it's very confusing. I don't know why she chose to open up homework questions when we still have other homework questions open. It's just very confusing, and I hope it doesn't screw up my grade. Excuse me, hiccup. I definitely need the extra credit in this class because I'm not very confident with the last 2 exams. The first exam is due April 14th, and then the next one is due April 28th, I think. And after the one that's due on April 28th, I'm done with the class. So I'm trying to just keep my grade up there so that it boosts my GPA even more when I finish this class. But talk about having a mini heart attack. not nice professor. So last night I couldn't sleep. I was still awake at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I started looking at the classes that I had registered myself for the summer semester, which starts in May. And I did a lot of finagling last night. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I had gone through multiple classes and I kept 2 classes, but I plan on taking 4 classes for summer semester, which would be 2 classes per session because our semesters have 2 sessions each. I've explained this in a couple different videos, just kind of generally. If you want more in-depth information about the school that I go to and all that stuff, please let me know. I can make a video about it. So for the summer semester, what I ended up with, which may not be the final class listing, what I ended up with is a class called Exploring Communication Disorders, Introduction to Neuroscience, another neuroscience class, which is biopsychology, which I may change, and I'll explain that in a second. And then a elective class, which is called Cities in Cinema, which is where you just get to like watch movies and take quizzes about the movies. But the reason why I may change the biopsychology class and drop it or swap it out for a different one is because I don't want to do classes, online classes that have group projects. And so that's why, like, I had other ones chosen, and then I was on Rate My Professor and found that these classes that I had chosen had group projects. I am not a fan of group projects in general, but especially in an online class where who knows what, like, you're going to end up with as far as like classes to or classmates to do the project with. So I don't know if that's what I'm going to end up with. But as of right now, it is session A would be Exploring Communication Disorders, an Introduction to Neuroscience. And then session B, if I choose to keep it this way, would be that other neuroscience class, which is biopsychology, and then the elective class, which is Cities in Cinema. And the reason why I threw Cities in Cinema in there is because I felt like after having such a like course heavy or heavy course, however you want to word it, semester, having Cities in Cinema where I can watch a movie, take a quiz about the movie, and have that be it seemed like a good idea. So I'll let you know if I change it, but that's where it stands right now. I'm kind of waiting because in the Discord for my school, we have like a bunch of different Discords for each major and classes and things like that. And so I asked in there if there's group projects required in that class, because if there is, I may just drop biopsychology. So I was just doing a few of the exercises that my doctor had given me for the trochanteric bursitis. And it really, really hurt. So I think I'm gonna end today's vlog here because I am getting an ice pack and I'm gonna go sit my butt down on the couch, watch Hot Bench, and probably Judge Judy when she comes on with my little water bottle and just relax and put the ice pack on my hip and hope for the best because, like I said, it's hurting. And I'm trying to get a fire going over there. So it seems like it just took off. So it's a little chilly out here because this space is an addition to the house and it's not what was originally built when my godmother built her house. So she has an electric heater in here, but the furnace, I mean, it does blow in here, There is a vent over there, but it doesn't get as warm in this part. Plus we have a hot tub in the floor over here that nobody uses anymore, and we're not sure how well sealed that is. So we're pretty sure that cold air comes through the part where the hot tub is in the floor, because it is set into the floor. So these boxes are sitting on top of the hot tub. So yeah. And these boxes, in case you're wondering, my godmother actually bought a drone that is an underwater drone. So that's what that is. And then this right here is a little chest that was in her mom's closet that they just found, and she's refinishing it to give to her nephew and his kids. So anyways, hot bench is on. I'm gonna go relax, try to get warm. My fire kind of cut out on me, so I need to fix that and then rest my hip. So that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know if you want to see more vlog content, or if there's topics you want me to talk about, or other types of videos you'd like to see on my channel. Let me know that as well, and I will talk to you guys next time.